Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where we talk about books and beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee, co-host Raina, and today's snack of the day is jerky bites that are salmon and sweet potato. So Raina's very excited about these, as you can tell. She had kind of a tough day yesterday. She had to have her teeth cleaned, so I don't think even today she's feeling quite her best yet, but we're getting there. So come on, Raina. One tooth had to be removed because it had an abscess. So yeah, I had noticed that things weren't looking too good back there. So I made the appointment and she went in there yesterday. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, I'm going to get myself caught up on tags. And it's not Tag Tuesday, but still, I am going to do the Would You Rather tag, and this is the Curious edition. So this was started by Kat at Curious Cat and Ellen at Ellen Made Book Club. I'm going to link both their videos in my description. I was also tagged by them, and they did this tag together. They were together and they got to visit with each other live, which is, always fun when you get to meet another booktuber. So I envy them, and they look like they were having a wonderful time in the video. So yeah, lots of fun. So let's get started with the prompts here. The first one is, would you rather never read more than one book from the same author, and you can't reread, or read only books from one author of your choice? Wow. Well, I like a variety in my reading. And I think, a lot of people comment on that. And I think I really try to read a wide range of books. You never know what you're going to learn, never know what you're going to discover. And so I kind of like to stay open with that. So I guess I would rather, never read more than one book from the same author instead of only books from one author. Yeah, I don't think I would like to do that. Number 2, read a book with an unlikable main character or your favorite character dies. Woo, okay. That's a tough one. But I sometimes like reading books with an unlikable main character or even an unlikable supporting character, because I always kind of learn something from that, something about myself. Maybe there's a part of myself that sometimes I don't care for, and that's why I, have a negative reaction towards one of the characters. It can make you think if you really start thinking on it for a while. But yeah, so I guess I'd rather read a book with an unlikable character. Prompt number 3, start your library from scratch, but you can't rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before, or never be allowed to add a new book to your current library. Okay, well, not being allowed to add a new book to my current library is absolutely unacceptable. And I did actually start my library from scratch again when I moved here to Virginia. I did not bring many books with me. I just brought a few things, that I had gathered up over the years, and it was maybe this much on a shelf, honestly. And I have expanded it to all of this with, the channel involvement and all of that since. So I think I'd rather just start a library from scratch. If I can't rebuy any of the books that were on my shelves before, oh well. Like I say, I like variety anyway. So yeah, I think that would be my choice. Number 4, would you rather your favorite author never publishes anything new or only publishes bad books from now on? That's an easy one for me. I think I'd rather that my favorite author just never publishes anything new. When a TV series goes on a little bit too long and season 10 is painful to watch. It's no longer the show that you enjoyed 10 years prior. Yeah, it can be the same way with books. Some series go on a little bit too long, and it just loses its believability. You find yourself maybe not caring as much about the characters over time. You've just seen them in too many places, doing too many things that you might even question sometimes. So yeah, I would say that my favorite author just, stop writing rather than start writing bad books. Prompt number 5, read only one of your favorite genres, or read as widely as you want, except in that one favorite genre. Okay, these are tough questions. Let's face it. I think that I would rather read as widely as, or wildly, as I want, except in that one favorite genre. I would definitely miss my mysteries and things like that, but I would rather still read from a range of different things. And I bet you that it wouldn't take me very long to find a new favorite. So yeah, I would rather do that. Number 6, would you rather be stranded forever on a deserted island with a full library? That actually sounds great. Or still live in society, but books have disappeared. That's almost a no-brainer. I mean, I would much rather be stranded forever on a deserted island with a full library. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to live in this society as it is. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but there are those times. And without books, I mean, it definitely would be no fun. So yeah, I'd rather go to the deserted island, have the books. I think that'd be better off for me. Number 7 is, it says SFF. I'm not sure. What does that mean? Series? Something with a series? Read only 5 series, but they're unfinished, or read only thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping. Huh. Well, neither one of those sounds like a treat. I guess you could maybe flip a coin for me on that. I don't know. Thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping. Read 5 series, but they're unfinished. That's no fun. We need some kind of conclusion. I think I'd go with the thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping and just, suck it up. But at least have a conclusion. Prompt number 8 is about mystery. Oh, okay. So these are types of books. Excuse me. What am I thinking? Mystery. Always get book twists spoiled, or they all have an open ending. The killer isn't caught. Oh. Always get book twists spoiled, or they all have an open ending and the killer isn't caught. Wow. I wouldn't mind if some had an open ending and the killer isn't caught, because that just means a series. But let's see. Always get twists spoiled. No, because I like those twists in the books. So I guess I'd take an open ending where the killer isn't caught. I mean, that's real life, right? Sometimes that happens. So number 9 pertains to historical romance. A great love story, but with historical inaccuracies, or a toxic or meh love story, but great historical world building. Good question. I think I'd probably take the great love story, but with historical inaccuracies. I mean, would I even know? Maybe. In some cases, I might. If it was recent history that I've lived through, then I might. And would that bother me so much as a toxic or meh love story? I don't think it would. So yeah, I'll go with option number one, a great love story, but with historical inaccuracies that Renee might not even know about. Prompt number 10, read a book that has the best characters, plot, and writing. Okay, you can only choose one, but none of the others. Oh, okay, so I got to choose which would I rather read, a book that has the best characters, the best plot, or the best writing? Characters. The characters kind of make it. I really like characters. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, you need a plot. Uh, good writing definitely helps, and bad writing can be a little infuriating, but overall, yeah, I read for the characters. Prompt 11, have a friend who loses your books or mistreats them, stains them, or breaks the spine. What? And this is a friend. Huh. Let's see. Loses my books. Wow. Or mistreats them. That's a tough choice. Oh, I wouldn't want them to lose it. Then nobody else gets to read it. Goodness sakes. So I guess I'll take a little mistreatment. But boy, they better try to clean up those stains. Put some tape on those spines or something. Because, yeah, all right, but I'll choose that. I'll choose a little mistreatment over a complete loss. Prompt number 12, never be allowed to visit a bookstore again, or be banned from all the libraries in the world. In the world? Oh my God. I guess but you know what? I think I'd rather be banned from all the libraries in the world than never be allowed to visit a bookstore. I like to go to the library, don't get me wrong, but I go for the book sale. So it's just like a mini bookstore to me. I do borrow books from the library, not so much anymore because I've purchased so many now, and I have my personal library is pretty full of things that I have not read. So, yeah, I can always just take something out of my library when I'm ready to read it. Yeah, so I guess I choose to be banned from all the libraries in the world. Wow. Okay. Doesn't sound good, but I'll choose that. Prompt number 13, everyone hates your favorite books, or everyone loves the books you hate. I'll take everyone hates my favorite books. Because then they'll always be available. They'll always be at the bookstore. They'll always, they'll always be at the bookstore, I guess, and they'll always be at the library. And if everybody hates it, oh well. It's not my job to convince them what to read, I guess. I don't know. Although I am an influencer, right? So I guess I shouldn't take that attitude. But yeah, if they hate it, I mean, they hate it. Not much you can really do about that. Number 14, only listen to audiobooks narrated by the worst narrator, such as Mickey Mouse. It was a dark and stormy night. Or only read physical books in terrible lighting. Okay, this is almost a no-brainer too. Because I think I'd rather have Mickey Mouse and his voice than try to struggle to read a physical book in a lighting that I can't read it in. I have a big light that I use over my books, especially when I read the mass market sized paperbacks, which sometimes have a very small font. And I hope her teeth aren't bothering her. She looked a little funny for a minute there. And, I obviously I need my reading glasses and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking about even getting some that magnify a little bit more. But yeah, I guess I would get used to Mickey Mouse's voice. Prompt number 15, books from the same series or collection that don't match, or read books printed in a tiny font. Okay, well, here we go again. I guess I'll read books from the same series or collection that don't match. So does that mean I'm going to be reading them out of order or something like that, or the characters aren't going to be the same. I mean, that'd be a little bit confusing, but I guess, again, I guess you'd probably get used to it after a while. But reading books in a tiny font, I got to be really careful with that. Number 16, never post another YouTube video or never watch YouTube ever again. Wow. Again, what a choice. That is a hard, hard choice. I do dearly love doing YouTube videos, but I mean, I get so much out of watching other people's YouTube videos as well. And it explicitly says YouTube and not booktube. I need my YouTube. I need it to teach me how to do everything. Cook, fix my car, take care of my dog, how to, do financial things or whatever. Yeah, I need my YouTube. So I'm going to say I would rather never post a YouTube video again. Sorry, viewers. I hate to say that, but it's would you rather. Okay, and then I have to tag some of my booktube friends with this. So I will put some tags in the description and we'll see what comes of it. Thanks for watching this, and thank you to Kat and Ellen for coming up with these prompts. Thanks for tagging me. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Let's give Raina another treat. Hopefully she'll start feeling better over the course of the day. She's still not quite herself, but yeah, she's getting there. So thank you for watching. Take care, everyone.